This episode contains spoilers for WandaVision. It's the Married with Channels podcast. My name is Moose.
And I'm Jodie.
We're a married couple talking TV shows.
Yeah.
And sometimes movies.
Yep.
And we're brought to you by Honey, the absolutely free plugin for your browser. Go to joinhoney.com/married. Get it for free. This week we're talking WandaVision, Disney Plus show, the spin-off from the Marvel Avengers universe, the MCU.
Okay.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe.
All right. You want to start?
Which you have not seen any of. You saw Guardians of the Galaxy.
I've seen some. I watched, what was that one we just watched?
Guardians of the Galaxy?
No. Captain Marvel?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I've seen clips of some of the other ones too. You know, I would really like to probably sit down and watch all of those.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't even seen all of the Captain America ones. So.
Right.
You know,
we saw the first one.
Yeah, the first one is it. That's pretty much all I've seen.
We'll just say you're not caught up on everything.
No, but I can kind of fill in the lines. You know, I kind of know what happened.
It's like a piece of sushi. You've had the crab from inside of it, but you haven't tried the seaweed and the rice with it all.
Well, and there was like one night that you had on one of the movies, and I saw where like Thanos vaporized everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody turned to ashes, or half of the population did. I should clarify.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
You know, like I know enough. I guess it didn't hinder my watching of WandaVision. How about that?
No, there's not. I mean, I guess you could enjoy it without knowing all the movies and the stories and the universe, so to speak.
Yeah.
But WandaVision, it was good. It was interesting. You know, what I liked is they made some challenge. They took some risks with this show, because this is definitely not the Marvel universe type of vibe. Like, it's very popcorny, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It has a certain look about it too, where it's kind of, I really don't know how to describe it, but this was way outside the box for them. And so I applaud them for
slow
that.
Clap.
That's the opposite of slow clap.
I know, you were starting a big clap. So.
Oh. No, but clap. But the first episode, I was like, oh, and I knew that it started that way.
Yeah. And
I knew it was going to get to other stuff.
Sure.
But for some reason, maybe it's because we were watching on a Friday night and I was tired. I just didn't want to watch the 50s sitcom thing. And so it's a testament to the storytelling and to the writing and to the pacing and the acting that, I finally got kind of into it about episode 3.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you got to stick with it. It was a little slow in the beginning, and I was kind of like you, like, okay, I know this changes. I've seen enough photos, not spoilers from the show, but I've seen enough photos or stills or previews that I know that this isn't the way it is the whole time. So stick it out if you're frustrated in the beginning.
I don't know if you heard Mabel yell.
Yes, I did hear her.
The Mabel's this.
Yes.
She goes.
Yeah, child screaming. Sorry, we have children.
That's why it's called Married.
Yes.
With Channels.
Yeah. What?
No, but it was a different type of vibe for the Marvel universe, and like I said, I give them props for trying that. It's interesting. When it started out way different and out there, and you're very much like, okay, where's this going?
Sure.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
And towards the end of the season, it very much became a Marvel type of thing.
Exactly.
With even like, light rays blasting up into the sky. I mean, that's kind of a cliche for the Marvel movies.
Sure.
And when you watch more Avengers movie, you'll understand.
Sure.
But, it was good. I liked it. Like I said, I think I liked it mostly because I liked it for its attempt at trying something different.
It definitely was different, and I like it. I really enjoyed it. And can I just say, Elizabeth Olsen, where have you been hiding? Not behind those skinny twin sisters of yours, I hope. But man, look at her shine. I think this is a real good showcase of her skills and abilities as an actress.
Well, yeah, and as somebody who's seen the Avenger movies with her, I think she's only gotten better.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably because of the source material here. Like, there's a lot more stuff to chew on as an actor.
Absolutely.
In the WandaVision show versus because in the Avengers movies, it's just like maybe there's a moment where she gets sad because her brother dies.
Sure.
During the movie, but mostly it's like, intense look and then firing up the fireballs in the hands thing and then blasto.
Well, most of them are kind of
like that. And
it's
an action movie, so that's kind of what?
Some of them are kind of like that. Like, I don't know if you fully get all of the characters' backstories and kind of that emotional well with all of them in the Marvel movies. Maybe some of them you probably do, but how they got to be, or who they are. But this one definitely was a deeper emotional well for her to draw from.
Yeah, there's definitely there's definitely moments in the movies that there are backstory and there's history and the feels.
Sure.
This one was very much all about that, but so basically what the show boils down to is Wanda from the Avengers and Vision are living a household life, and as the episodes go on, the construct of their life is a sitcom. Starts in the 50s, then the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s.
Yep.
And throughout this whole process, we get bits and pieces, more so towards the third, fourth episode, where we find out that she concocted this environment.
Yeah.
She took over a whole town in New Jersey and made all the residents kind of suppress their actual selves and put in these new hey neighbor personalities.
Yeah, she has mind control over them and has forced them all to play characters essentially in her show, quote unquote, in her environment, little bubble world there, to protect her life there. She just kind of wants to settle down and have a peaceful, domesticated life.
Right. No, she builds this whole world and everybody's kind of dead inside, but they on the outside seem happy, and lo and behold, one of the neighbors is the actual bad guy. And I don't understand, help me out, why Agatha, Agnes, was so, she just want to gain her powers?
I believe so. She practices in the witchcraft and that part of it, and wanted to gain her power.
Okay.
I believe.
All right. Yeah. I just didn't
time out. Let's talk about that. That's Catherine Hahn, who I love.
She's great.
Love her.
I loved her. She's so great in Step Brothers.
She always kind of just has these side part kind of roles, and it's nice to see a little bit more of her in this. I really like that. And
I like seeing a different side of her.
Yeah.
Like the bad guy. I don't think we've ever seen her as a villain.
I don't think I have either.
Even a schmuck.
No, I mean, it's usually the funny best friend in the wedding, or,
Catherine Hahn's one of those actors who she's stealing the show, but she's not stealing the show.
Sure. Yeah. She's a contender.
She's
a big force on the screen, but not the main character here. So
I thought you said foursome on the screen.
No,
I'm like, wait, what show did you watch?
No, not that kind of show. Although someone's probably going to make it into that.
But I wasn't quite clear on the motivation for Agatha. I guess eventually I got it. She just wanted to steal her powers.
Yeah.
And become the most powerful witch or whatever. And
yeah,
I like how at the end Wanda flipped the whole in the witch's house, only her house, can she have powers?
Yep.
So that was a nice little flip there.
That was. I like that moment too. Yep.
But they were kind of coming close, teetering on the edge of making another Avengers villain, like a
yeah,
like I'm gonna dominate the world, not literally dominate the world, but like
Yep.
But they didn't. I thought it turned out pretty well, and I guess this is the only season they're gonna do of this, which makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
But they kind of left it hanging a little bit, right?
A little bit, yeah.
With Vision putting his memories in the physical Vision, the new Vision.
Yeah. And what's going to happen with that? I mean, is that part of the next season, probably?
So I don't think there's going to be another season.
Oh.
I mean, even the last episode was titled Series Finale.
Okay.
Like literally, that's what it was titled. But that doesn't mean that they can't do a spin-off for Vision.
Yeah, because I was confused because I was like, okay, so there's 2 Visions now? Like the one I know is not real. He's fabricated in the fake world.
Yeah.
But now is the real one going to find Wanda in real life? Not her fabricated life?
I don't know.
Yeah, so,
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I liked it, but I have questions about the ending there. That was one of them. Yeah,
and it's kind of confusing because I'm not saying they left it like open. Well, they kind of did. I mean, even the end credits scene where she's at the cabin by the lake and then they go inside and eventually they show like, I guess it's some sort of like proxy of her that she concocted doing the magic or whatever.
Yeah.
So between the new Vision,
who
has visions, memories, and Wanda at the end in the cabin, they're very much leaving it like there's more to come here.
Right.
But literally the last episode was the series finale, so I'm a little confused.
Okay. Well, maybe they're going to do something different with it.
Maybe
maybe it's the Vision show,
Yeah, or maybe it's just kind of they're just leaving it open-ended. Like
for your imagination?
Or no, not that. I mean, like we're leaving our options open.
Sure.
So if it ends, okay, well, it ended. But if there's more, okay, I can see where they go.
Also, they kind of created a new hero in the FBI agent. I forget her name.
Gwendolyn.
I really should.
Yeah, Rambo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Monica
Rambo.
Name.
Yeah. Well, she's the daughter of. Oh, I'm gonna get the name wrong. She's the daughter of the other Rambo gal who was in Captain Marvel.
Oh,
remember
I didn't know that.
Remember Captain Marvel's best friend?
Yes.
And the best friend who had the daughter?
Yes.
Yeah, that's her mom. Not Captain Marvel, but Captain Marvel's friend. So
she's the daughter in that movie?
Okay. She's the little girl in Captain Marvel.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah. But then how did her mom die? Well,
cancer.
She doesn't have any powers, does she? She was just her friend in the military, right? And pilot?
Right, yeah. Okay. She's a normie.
Okay.
But the dad noises. No, but her mom died of cancer. Remember at the third episode?
Yes, I do. Yep, yeah. I recall that now. But I couldn't remember if she had powers or not. But you clarified that for me.
Yeah, the mom did not. But Monica, I guess, got the powers when she went back into Westview.
Yeah.
Through the
I gathered that. Yep, that it was changing her. Okay. Yeah.
Molecular structure or something crap like that.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Now that you brought up molecular structure, can we talk about Kat Dennings' character here?
Yeah.
Okay, so they have this scene where, the FBI is bringing all these civilians in to help figure out what is happening with Westview. And they have that scene where they're in the truck and she's like, what do you do for a living? And they all kind of go around and say what they are. And she's an astrophysicist.
Right.
Okay. That's what she said she was. Okay. I had a real kind of problem with some of the things that she did. Like she had, kind of extensive computer knowledge and just outside of the realm of what an astrophysicist would have knowledge of, I guess.
So that could be stuff that we forgot and or didn't know because we haven't seen it, or you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
That could have been addressed because she was in the Iron Man movies.
Okay.
That could have been addressed there, like, some line where she's like, "Oh, yeah, got my degree in computer, blah, 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 but I'm an astrophysicist. That's my passion." I don't know.
Okay.
So maybe that's there. If anybody has an answer, please put it in the comments section. We do see the comments, by the way. And we do see saving a lot of money as a very necessary thing when shopping online. If you go to joinhoney.com/married, you can get the Honey plugin for your browser absolutely free. They support over 30,000 stores online, sites like tech, gaming products, fashion brands, food delivery. And you just go to one of your favorite sites, the apply coupons box. There's a promo code area, but Honey, a lot of times just automatically start looking for you. Like, hey, let's check this out. Save money on a plunge router.
Yeah.
Boom.
Good. Yep. You're like, I need a new tool. And I'm like, how much is that going to cost me? And then you tell me you found a Honey code.
Yeah, got a Honey code and save money on a plunge router. Should be coming here soon.
Lucky you.
Saved about, I think, $20 on that. Yay! 17 million members, over $2 billion in savings with Honey. If you don't already have Honey, you could be straight up missing out on free savings. It's literally free and installs in a few seconds. I love me some Honey. Get yours for free at joinhoney.com/married. That's joinhoney.com/married.
I was trying to find some of the other things that Kat Dennings' character did in the show, and I'm not coming up with them right now. But there were a couple other things where I was like, "What? Why is she doing that? She's an astrophysicist. Like, it's kind of completely out of the scope of her role there." But I get it. You got to kind of take some,
I'll just put it like this: like, my skill set is mainly like audio, broadcasting, podcasts, but I can do video editing too.
Sure.
It's not my main alley.
Sure.
But I can do it.
Okay.
And,
All right.
I don't think it's that far of a stretch for an astrophysicist to be able to code a little bit.
No, not necessarily that. I don't know that that's a great example, but there were a couple things she did where I was like, seriously? She's just like a scientist person, but okay.
She's sciencing the shit out of things. So WandaVision, Disney Plus. Oh, quick question.
Yeah.
What did you like better on Disney Plus, WandaVision or Mandalorian?
Ooh. That's a tough call. Okay, on one hand, I liked Mandalorian because I am obsessed with Grogu, Baby Yoda, to the rest of the world.
Right.
Obsessed. Like, I want to watch him all the time. Like, can we just have his own show? That would be sweet.
It's the Grogu Show.
Exactly. But on the other hand, this one has a great, strong female character who's a wife and a mom that, I don't know. I just thought it was a very good performance by Elizabeth Olsen. So
yeah,
I think that I liked this one because it was fresh and different and unique. It was kind of like out there and kind of made me think like, what the heck's going on here? When some of the glitches started happening in Wanda's world, like, when she first found the drone and it was in color and everything else was in black and white, just little things like that where you're like, wait, what?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get it.
So I think I liked kind of just how fresh and different that was, and just kind of how eventually it all kind of made sense. But it really, episode after episode, you're kind of like, okay, what's going on here? And I like that. I like that it challenges you and kind of makes you think about it and possibilities and avenues. And, the Mandalorian is good. It kind of has a formula. You kind of know what to expect with that. Mm-hmm. So I got to go with this one this time.
Okay.
They're both very well done. I like them both, but I got to go with this one this time because it was just like I said, so fresh and unique and different. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I'm going Mandalorian.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because I'm a Star Wars guy.
Yeah.
Way more than Avengers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I liked WandaVision. I think there's definitely pluses for both.
Yeah.
I think they both kind of... This WandaVision more than Mandalorian had more of the character stuff. But Mandalorian just had so much more cool and like interesting stuff. But what do you think? What's the best Disney Plus show out of the two? We'll put a poll up on it. Well, the poll's up now up on our Twitter. Mary W. Chans, at Mary W. Chans is the Twitter account.
All right. Go vote.
Go vote.
I don't know what you guys think.
Make sure you give us some comments on the podcast. Make sure you subscribe. Give us a good review on your podcast provider, whether it's the Apple Podcasts or Google Play or Spotify.
And share. Tell your friends.
Absolutely. Want to thank Honey. Go to joinhoney.com/married. Get that free plug-in. Save some money online. And want to thank you for listening to the Married with Channels podcast. Until next time, I am Moose.
And I'm Jodie.
We're married. We watch channels. Bye.